It's the National Football League on EA Sports, where we'll see who's better, Houston's former team or its current one. It's the Houston Texans and the Tennessee Titans. And it comes your way next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Music City. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, and Nissan Stadium on the shores of the Cumberland River. So good to have you on board with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, in this league, you know it, you lived it. Undergoing a changing of the guard at the quarterback position sometimes can be traumatic, but a lot of times it leads to hope. We've got a couple of teams here with young signal callers looking towards the future.
And you know the old saying, Mike, in the NFL, it is truer than ever. If you have a quarterback, you have a chance. And here we have two teams that feel like they have that quarterback position of the future settled. There's going to be some growing pains. There's going to be some moments where that youth rears its head. But over the long term, both these organizations feel like they have an answer at the most critical position in all of sports.
We are about set for some football, and it's Joey Sly to kick things off. And off we go from Nashville. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
You could certainly make the case, Mike, that he had one of the best rookie seasons by a quarterback in NFL history. Not so much just his personal play, but he has completely rejuvenated that Houston Texans locker room and that Houston Texans organization. It was incredible watching him as a rookie. Tell you what, though, I think he's even more capable here in his second year under center.
He locates the open man. That's Christian Kirk. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. First carry for Joe Mixon. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. L'Jarius Sneed in on the stop. Second and 7. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And he's going to get him a first down here across midfield and down to the 45. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Stroud to throw here on first down. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Now Stroud. That one caught over the middle by the rookie. Second down and 3. Now it's the veteran, Dare Ogunbowale. Took that one outside, waiting for that cutback lane, but it never developed. No gain on the carry. Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. So, from 3rd and 2, back them up to 3rd and 7. From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll try and get there on the ground. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try to run. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
I think we're seeing this so often now in the modern NFL is quarterbacks who can hurt you both improv as a scrambler and also with designed runs coming out of the huddle. So this is a tricky situation. Guys who can run with this kind of speed, you have to be very careful how you pass rush them. You're not just rushing to a spot. It's not just an X behind the center. You got to try to corral him and keep him in the pocket because when he escapes, big plays are to be had.
Second down and 8. He'll drop to throw. Oh, a man open right side. He's got him. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Touchdown, Titans. Well, they were not hiding anything there. The quarterback takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for the touchdown.
And this was a run from the jump, Mike. There was no disguising anything. There was 10 guys blocking and 1 guy running, and in this case, it's the quarterback taking it in for 6.
Joey Sly on now for the point after. The kick is good, and the Titans will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. Here's Berrios on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Texans offense ready to see the football for the second time. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Here's Stroud. He'll get this complete over the middle with Kirk. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. On first down, it's Stroud. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Now he'll run it. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Stroud. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Stroud. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run. It's Ogunbowale. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Thrown left side, the catch is made. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. In motion now, it's Collins. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll go play action with Stroud. He keeps it. He is in. C.J. Stroud. Touchdown, Houston. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Texans will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This is fielded inside the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Titans offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. This throw right side taken in by Ridley. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's a run going left. And he finds some daylight up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Back to throw. His pass caught. It's Chigokankwo. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on him, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zones. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility. But that's not what they're doing. That's straight man coverage. Quarterback sees the matchup. There's no question where the ball's going to go.
Here's 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw again. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4. Back to the air one more time. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll look to throw yet again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
So as this nice drive continues, Mike, they find themselves 1st and goal. Offensively, anytime you maintain possession for this long, you have to come away with a touchdown. It feels to me you settle for a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
No handoff, he'll keep it himself. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line, and that'll set up 2nd and goal. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back in Music City after this. Try it again here from the 7-yard line, 2nd down and goal. A handoff here, up the middle. And he's in! Touchdown, Tennessee. Sly now for the point after. It's up and good. And the Titans will move out to a 14-7 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. Here's Berrios on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Now, Stroud. Quick throw here is complete. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. From the gun, here's Stroud. Looking free downfield, it's Kirk. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And it's the arm talent, Mike. It's on full display. His ability to step up in the pocket, get everything behind that ball, and throw a laser downfield. That's not a throw that all quarterbacks in the NFL are capable of making, and I think it was pretty good defense. Just turned out to be a better throw.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. A chance here for Ogunbowale. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Now to throw here on 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Mixon. And a nice run. It's down to the 5-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Again, it'll be Mixon. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6. Third and goal. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Line of scrimmage, the 3. 3rd and goal. Stroud going to set up to throw. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans are back within 4 at 14-10. Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And he'll take this across the 30 to about the 32. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. He'll look to throw. He'll get this out wide. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
They'll try and run for the 1st down with Pollard. And it looks like he's going to have that 1st down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. And they convert on 3rd down. Slot man in motion right. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Into space at the 45. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And this is just where you see some of the speed of these wide receivers, Mike, really make their presence felt. And then when you have a quarterback that has the arm strength and the accuracy to get him the ball downfield, that's a deadly combination and one that's going to really open up other things as the rest of this game unfolds.
1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They bring the tight end in motion. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Looking middle, and he's got Ridley. Here's 3rd and 2. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
Not only does he let the ball go through his hands, he lets 6 points slip away with that drop. I mean, everyone else does their job. The ball's on target. Listen, this is the big boy league now. The reality is, you just got to catch the ball.
Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They have converted twice on 3rd down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. And the Titans have a 1st and goal forthcoming. It takes this down to the 5-yard line. Now, faking. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
So push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. They send him right out of the slot. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 10. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Calvin Ridley. Touchdown Titans. Out comes Sly for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Titans are out to a 21-10 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. Here's Berrios on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Texans offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a first down. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. Throwing on second down, Stroud. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Mike, did you see how hyped the sideline got after that run after catch? I thought the bench was going to run out onto the field to celebrate. He refused to go down on first contact and second contact for that matter.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Stroud. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Quick throw, taken in. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. The give to Mixon from out of the pistol. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. Third and long. To throw, it's Stroud. He'll let one go deep for Kirk. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Stroud to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
Once you get down into this part of the field, most teams call it the red area, you have to finish by capitalizing with 6 points. Anything less than that feels like a little bit of a letdown, and after that sack, their chances of coming away with 6 get a lot more difficult.
First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Texans. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans are back within 4. It's 21-17. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Titans offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion right. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That is caught by the man wearing 0, Calvin Ridley. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. One final throw before the break. He'll again get it to Ridley. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Michael, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the Halftime Report. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Titans offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Whoa! And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, this is one of those times where you really see the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not the days of just go past the 1st down, turn around, catch it, and fall. We see so many guys around the league that with the ball in their hand, they're almost more running back than they are tight end.
Motion man is the tight end going right. Back to the air one more time. Complete. Ridley on the reception. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Up the middle they go. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They bring their tight end right. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one, take it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Sly now for the point after. He's got it. And the Titans will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. Here's Berrios on the return. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. C.J. Stroud and the Houston offense set to get going again. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, here's Stroud. Open man, that's Collins. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw, Stroud. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Houston. Stroud comes to the line. The Texans going for 2. Now they'll set up to throw. That'll be caught, and he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Titans offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. They'll begin here on the ground. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. Off play action, he'll set up to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
These wide outside the number throws. This is where a quarterback really gets to show off his arm strength and arm talent. This puts a ton of pressure on the defense because now they say, all right, we have to defend every single blade of grass.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Slot receiver headed right. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Back to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So now then, 1st and goal from the 1. Now they pitch it to Pollard, and he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit. Backed up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal. He'll try to run this one in. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Titans. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Out comes Sly for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Titans are able to extend the lead. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. Here's Berrios on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Texans offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Second and a yard. On the ground, it's Mixon. And this will be a Texans 1st down. Good running. Gets him to about the 44. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Quick throw, taken in. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's 1st and 10. on the option. They give it to Mixon. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's a toss, right side to Mixon. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. They'll run. It's Ogunbowale. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Throwing is Stroud. This one is caught by Kirk. And just a pickup of 3 or 4, but with the penalty a moment ago, it leaves them with a good down, 2nd and short. In motion now, it's Collins. A run here with Mixon. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. Here's a run. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Stroud. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Texans. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Texans are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There's that man again, another catch. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. He'll turn and hand this one off. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. He'll look to throw. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. They send Ridley in motion. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. 19 more on that one. And another 1st down.
Anybody who thought this coach was going to get conservative with this late lead is sadly mistaken, Mike. They're out here still throwing haymakers with this passing game. They're not content with just having the lead. They're looking to increase it.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They run it straight ahead with Pollard. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? They'll look to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Over the last couple seasons, Mike, we've seen that safety position turn into a positionless type player, and I think you just saw why. It's hard to keep track of them all the time. They're fast, aggressive, and in this case, they go unaccounted for, results in a sack.
So, here's the kicker, Joey Sly in a pressure spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Joey Sly back out to kick this one away. Here's Pierce for the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Texans offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Mixon. Room to run at the 40. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They will work the middle with Mixon. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Here we go. 3rd and a yard. On play action. Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Now, Stroud. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have a Texans first down. Quite a call there. They go for it on 4th and inches, and it's a gain of 5. From the gun, here's Stroud. Throw left side, taken in by Kirk. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Back to throw, Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll try and run for this with Mixon. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down for Houston. They'll go right back to Mixon. And not much there. Down to about the 13. Second down and 8. A chance here for Ogunbowale. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
This is almost certainly 4-down territory if they need them all. Touchdown, extra point gives them the lead. It is 1st down and goal. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They look to run with Mixon. Powering forward, he's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. Fairbairn to add the extra point. The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This will be returned from the 6. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Now they'll set up to throw. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Back to the air one more time. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll look to throw again. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. On fourth down, the longtime special teams ace, Johnny Hecker on to punt. Braxton Berrios deep to return. The visitors' offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They try to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1. Here's a 2nd and 9. Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Here's Stroud. Taking off, he'll try to get there. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Stroud to throw. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll run with Mixon. And he's across the 40, close to a 1st down, as the tackle's made at the 41-yard line. Third and a yard. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. It's going to depend on the spot. Looks like he is short on that one. So, on 4th down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston. Mason Kinsey going back to maybe take this one back. A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 15. The home team's offense getting set to get back to work. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And that'll be batted down and incomplete. Here's second down. Back to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down. He's going to let this one go deep. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley. And the Texans are going to have it just past their 25.
I'm a big fan, Mike, of quarterbacks willing to take chances. I don't want my guys sitting there scared to throw the ball downfield. But as always, it does come with a little bit of balance. He tried to get that one all in one throw and just doesn't get quite enough pace on it, and it ends up going the other way.
This offense making its way back on the field, led by their wide receiver. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL.